I'm gonna talk in between bangs. Hi everybody, thank you for watching. Hi everybody, thank you for watching. It has been quite some time since I've done a favorites video, so I started gathering some of my recent favorites and I figured I would share them with you guys today. My dad and uncle are working on my closet, so you're probably gonna hear a lot of loud banging. I was trying to wait till it's done, but it's kind of inevitable. They get here at 9 a.m. and they're here till 5, and I wanted to film before it got dark out, so I figured I would show you guys some of my recent favorites, some beauty favorites, and some other favorites as well. When I was trying to gather my makeup slash beauty favorites, I realized there wasn't as much as normal, which just means I have a ton of stuff that I'm staring at right now that I need to go through, a bunch of all new makeup and a bunch of new products that I've been dying to try. But since I moved, it has been pure chaos. I'll give you guys a quick snippet so you guys can see what I'm looking at. It's absolute chaos in my room right now. There's boxes on boxes on boxes. Most of it's shoes and clothes, and then of course makeup, but I'm in the process of getting my closet built, my shoe closet, and then also my makeup closet so I can put everything away and live in peace and harmony. So if you guys want to hear some of my current favorites, then please keep watching. So I must say, I'm pretty proud of myself. You guys should be proud of me too, that I'm filming right now and there's 3 people in my house that are all up on this level, and I'm just going with what I said in my last video, where this year I'm just going to do things that I normally didn't do and I'm just going to go with it. So what do I want to talk about first? The first product that I want to talk about is the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the color Iconic Nude. I need to order another one because it's almost gone, but this is my favorite lip at the moment. I'm wearing it right now, and I'll just line my lips, overline my lips of course, and then I'll just fill it in, and for me it's the perfect nude. So I've been really loving this one lately. I quickly also wanted to mention, I feel like no one ever talks about these, but this still has half the plastic on it. Lip pencil is so important. Every time I use it, I sharpen it because it goes on so much better if you have a nice sharp tip, especially if you are overlining your lips and you want them to appear larger. So I bought this right on Amazon. I think it came in a 2-pack because anytime I buy something in single, it tends to go missing. So I bought the 2-pack and now I'm left with one, which is exactly why I bought it as a 2-pack. The next product I want to talk about is a recent favorite, and I'm actually really excited about it because for the longest time now I've been using Tarte Shape Tape, and it's been the best concealer. There's nothing that can compare to it. So I recently purchased the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. I bought it in 5 different shades when Sephora was having their 20% off sale. I have been using this one the past 2 weeks and I'm obsessed with it, and I think it's replaced my Shape Tape. I don't think I'll ever get rid of Shape Tape, but I've been using this one and I really love the coverage on it. Cover FX has really great products. This is G Medium 2. So this is what I used today. This is the color that I have been using. I did buy a shade lighter and a shade darker as well for when I have a tan or when I don't have a tan. But yeah, the applicator for this is really cool. It's a little ball at the end, and at first I'm this is a weird shape, but it actually applies really nicely. The only complaint that I'm gonna say is that it's much smaller. Let me compare how much product is in this versus the Shape Tape. It doesn't say, but yes it does. So this is 0.33 fluid ounces, and this one is, oh, it is the same amount. 0.33. It just doesn't this look like it has so much more in it? I don't know how they do that. 10 milliliters, 0.33. So I was wrong, it is the same amount of product. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a new concealer, because I have been on the hunt for a new foundation, new concealer, still trying to figure out a whole new foundation situation. So if you guys have any favorites as of lately that are cruelty free, of course, please comment below and let me know, because as much as I love the Fiona styles, it's impossible to get anywhere, and I've been on the hunt for a new foundation. I did try the Beauty Blender foundation once or twice, but I couldn't find the right shade. One was a little too orange, so I had to mix a couple, which is kind of annoying. I like to find one that just matches. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any favorites. So next up, I'm going to talk about my favorite lash at the moment. This was my favorite 2 years ago. Stopped using it for a little bit, and then I started getting eyelash extensions. But now that I no longer have eyelash extensions, I went back to the House of Lashes Iconic. That's what I'm wearing right now. And in my previous video, the Q&A, I wore the Iconic Light. I actually used my last pair, so I have to place another order. I buy them right off of Amazon, and I just love these. The Iconic Lights are better for more of a daytime look, although they are still pretty dramatic. but I really like them because I feel like they make my eyes look larger, like more round and more like doll-like, so that's what I really like about them. You know how some lashes are like pretty heavy where it can make your eyes look smaller, or if you have like one eye that looks a little bit smaller. Naturally, this eye actually is a little bit smaller, so what I do is once there's like a plane, I have the windows open, I'm a mess today. Let's wait till it passes. So what I do is once I apply it, instead of like I apply it like upwards, and then once I have it secured in place and it's almost dry, I take my finger and I just kind of like go like this and I lift it, and I swear it makes all the world of a difference. And when I'm doing mascara on this eye, I just make sure I'm like really pushing it up and my eyes look more even. So if you guys have one eye that's a little bit more uneven, try that trick where you just kind of like push and like lift once it's of course already on, and then with your mascara like really like go in and like try and lift it, and it does help make them look more symmetrical, which is cool. So iconic lights, obsessed with these ones. I also recently have been obsessed with the Ardell Wispies, the Studio Effects. The Wispies are and have been my favorite for as long as I've been doing makeup. Like even before YouTube I would wear the wispy lashes. But I just recently found this one actually at Bed Bath & Beyond, and then I just bought like a shit ton of them on Ulta because I think they had like buy one get one free. These have like a little extra piece on the middle, so it makes them a little bit more like thick than the regular wispies, but they look really natural and really nice. And I love these for like a daytime look, or if I don't want to go like crazy and look like my eyes are like huge. I don't know if I've ever talked about eyelash glue before, but I have like 3 tubes of these open at a time because this is another thing where I always misplace them. And I always, whenever I'm going out, I saw you guys requesting like a what's in my bag video. I'm gonna do that for you guys soon, but whenever I do go out and I am wearing false lashes, I have come to learn that you need to bring this with you, or I need to bring it with me, because the times that I don't, it'll start lifting like in the corners or like the edges, so I always bring one with me in my clutch or anything, and it's so small, so it's obviously easy to bring with you. This is the dark tone one, which is the one that I use all of the time. I have tried the white one before as well, but I like the darker one because I feel like you don't see it as much. Sometimes like with the white one you can see like a little bit of a line. So this one is my favorite. I just wanted to quickly mention that as well while speaking of lashes, because the glue is really important. I have a couple brands that I've tried and the lash just won't stay on, especially more thick bands like these ones and like the faux mink ones and stuff like that. Those are thicker band. You need something that's really going to hold them in place. And Mr. Bowie Man, I have my door shut and he was the only one that got trapped in here today, so he's my little star. Another makeup product that I've been obsessed with for the past couple of months is this Flower Beauty blush. This is called Sweet Pea, and it's what I'm wearing right now. I think it's like the most perfect blush because it's not too pink and it's not too nude. I'll apply a little more, why not? But I've been really obsessed with this one. I just think it's like such a good color, even with a tan or when you're pale. And it's really affordable, which is always nice. And it's from Flower Beauty, which is by Drew Barrymore, and she is just an angel. She'll forever be one of my favorites, and meeting her was definitely one of like the best experience of my life. So the Soft Glam palette I feel like has been one of my most used palettes the past couple of months. It just really has every color that I need. I had used it in a pretty recent video. You can see it has had its time, and it had fallen, so it cracked, and like the day after I posted my video, they had sent me a brand new one, which was so nice. But I still have it in the packaging because I'm like still using this one, although it's broken. But I have this nice fresh one that I just didn't want to like open up and ruin yet. But let's open it up and just look at it and appreciate it. It just really has such amazing colors in it. Yeah. Nothing like a fresh palette. So I think some of my favorite colors in this one, some of my favorite colors overall from Anastasia is Burnt Orange, Cypress Umber. These two are also in the Modern Renaissance, which I love. And then I also love that it has a black shade because a lot of the palettes that I use don't really have a black, and I kind of like to apply that like right in the outer V. I didn't do it today, but it's nice to have a really good black matte shadow. And again, this look you can do so many things. Like the rose pink is beautiful. I use that for my birthday. And I also love like mulberry, which is like a pretty cranberry, which is perfect for the fall. I'm gonna put this one back in the case I'm not ready to use her yet. But if you guys are looking for a really good palette, I definitely highly recommend this one. I think if they go for $42, which is, for all the shades you're getting, I think it's a pretty good price. And then this next palette I'm going to talk about, it's way more pricey. I haven't used it in a video, but this is the Natasha Denona Gold palette. This is what I used on my eyes today. I mixed let's see what color this is. I mixed Kava and Alchemist on my lid. I did Kava on the inner part and then Alchemist on the outer. And then in my crease, I used Dijon, Sandstone, and Log. So this palette's right up my alley. I'm all about like bronze looks. I know you guys are so shocked to hear that, right? You had no idea, because it's literally all that I do. But yeah, this palette's amazing. So if you guys want to splurge a little bit, it's worth it. I love the shiny gold packaging. It's so pretty. I go out and buy every single one of their palettes. I'm not on their PR list or anything like that, so I spend a lot of money on them, but I really do love the shadows. They are worth it if you guys want to splurge. Obviously, you don't need every single one. You can find dupes that are much cheaper, but overall, I think this palette's beautiful. And when I did my eye makeup today, I was like, I have to include it in the video, although it is like super pricey, but it's worth it in my opinion. And again, for this palette, I'm going to swatch a couple of my favorite shades so you can see it up close. So the next product has been a favorite of mine for years, and I don't know why I never mentioned it. I think I just always forget about it because it's like in the wrong container. So I don't have my phone. I was looking for it when I sat down. It's either Ben Nye or it's Krylon. No, it's Krylon. Okay, so it's like a Krylon setting spray. I forget the exact name of it, but I'm going to link it for you guys. The case that it comes in, the pump always gets stuck because it's like such a heavy setting spray. So I had an empty Prep and Prime from like years ago that I just poured it in. I bought 2 of them and I poured it in this so that way it was easier to pump it and it works a lot better. It smells really bad, like it smells like alcohol, but I feel like if I use this, especially for a formal event or anything like that, it really stays on like all night. So again, I'm sorry I don't know the name offhand, but I will link everything for you guys below, but it's like this blue liquid, and the only downside about it is that the pump gets like really stuck because it is like a pretty sticky liquid. So that is really it for beauty, like favorite beauty products. I have a couple others that I like, but I didn't want to include them because this is supposed to be my favorite. It's not everything that I'm liking at the moment. Okay, so I have a pair of sunglasses in front of me. I bought these, I think from Bloomingdale's. I don't know, but they're by Key. I should get this right. I think it's Key. But they're so cute. Look at them. I don't want to ruin my hair, but. So I'm all about the little sunglasses as of lately. All vacation long I wore these, and I even wore them like inside when like it was not even sunny out because I don't know, I feel like they're like a fashion statement. But I really love these ones. I bought a bunch from like Pretty Little Thing and stuff like that, but these are really nice quality and you can tell they're just like made a little bit better. These are called Finesse. I feel like they go with my outfit today too. And then the other day I was at the drugstore picking up medicine because I was sick, and anytime I go into a pharmacy like a Walgreens or I think it was Rite Aid, but they're turning it into Walgreens, I always end up like down the hair aisle and the makeup aisle because like how could I not? I ended up finding these gold, rose gold, and silver bobby pins, which I have in my hair right now. I have the gold ones. The other night I wore the silver ones. It's funny because I had done my hair like this, but I also put some on the other side before I moved. It was like maybe over the summer. I had white bobby pins because my Daenerys wig had white bobby pins in it, and I thought it'd be a good idea to like take the hairstyle out of the Daenerys wig and try it without it. But I think the hair was cut to be in that style, so it ended up being like a backfire basically. But I was using the white bobby pins because I was like, ooh, that's like such a cool contrast because my hair is so dark. So when I saw these metallic ones, I was like, ooh, I need to buy them and I need to try them. So now I'm like gonna be doing this hairstyle like a lot because I'm obsessed with it. So I also just restocked on my Tinkle eyebrow razors. I use these to shave my face. I posted a video about this probably like 3.5 years ago. Maybe 4 years ago because it was before I even lived in my last house. Same routine. I do it maybe once, maybe twice a month if I'm like have a special occasion or something like that. But yes, I still use these. I've seen a lot of people asking if I still do shave my face, and I do. I haven't noticed that like hair is growing back more, and it's been, like I said, almost 4 years because I know that was like everyone's biggest concern, like, oh well, if I do it, is it gonna start growing back? The only thing I will say is that if you want to do like your upper lip, or if you have like anywhere that you get a little bit of more coarse hair, I wouldn't use this. I would tweeze or wax or whatever you're more comfortable with. I really do love these. I think my makeup goes on so much smoother. 2 more things. I'm going to save the best for last because it's so cool. The next thing, I am literally obsessed. I live for these. These are Incense, and the brand is PF Candle Co. You can get them right on Amazon, and this is number 26 copal. I bought literally 30 of them because I'm obsessed. It smells so delicious. Now I have a cat hair on my nose. They smell so delicious. I have incense burning like all the time. One thing I actually do a lot, which I didn't even mention in my cat video, is if it smells a little bit in the area where your cat litter is, if you just light one of these, it's gonna like clear it out and make it smell like heaven. So these I'm obsessed with. I tend to light these over candles lately, although candles will always have a special place in my heart, but there's just something about this smell. I think ever since I got back from Bali, which was 3 years ago, I was really heavy into incense, and when I found this brand probably about a year ago, I got obsessed. And this is the one that I like the best. I have others, but this is the one that I light all the time. It's called Copal again. And then last but not least, coolest thing I ever bought. It's an automatic wine opener. I feel like I should go get a bottle of wine just so I can show it in action. Okay, yes, I'm gonna go do that. How could I have not have thought to bring a bottle of wine? Ugh. You hear how loud that is. I hope this isn't good. I hope that banging doesn't ruin this video and I have to refilm it. I wanna like focus. I wanna focus on this. So don't mind my ratchet nails. All you do is push it on and push the button. How cool is that? And then you push it down. And voila, easy as pie. Let's shove this back in now. We don't need wine at 3:47 on a Friday, although maybe I do. So yeah, how cool is this thing? I saw this, I went to a wine tasting, which I vlogged, and I saw them using this, and I'm like, that's probably like so expensive, I need it in my life. And they're like, no, it's pretty cheap, you can get it right on Amazon. So what do you think I did right while he was telling me? Like, as he's telling me what it was, I went right on Amazon and I ordered it, and every time I use it, I get so excited. It comes with like a little charger and it glows up blue. It's so cool. I had to share it because for my wine lovers out there, if you don't know about this, it's pretty nifty. You gotta go check it out. So that is it for my favorites at the moment. I want to hear what your favorites are, so please make sure to comment below and let me know, because I love hearing your suggestions. And like I said, since I have been like in the middle of a huge mess because of my move, I really haven't tried a lot of the new products that have been coming out. I mean, it's absolutely impossible to keep up with everything that's coming out all the time, but I would love to hear your suggestions so I can kind of dig through my stuff and maybe try some new things out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.